Hello, it's Bailey and welcome back to my channel. It's time for a Squash That Series announcement. I know many of you have been asking me when this is going to happen, and I keep being like, hopefully spring, hopefully, you know, sometime early this year, and then I just was not getting to planning it. So I asked for some help for this round. So this round is going to be a little bit different. I'm not actually hosting it, but I know that a lot of you come here to get the announcements and for Squash That Series. So I wanted to put this out so that I can direct you to my friends that I've asked to help me for this round. So mostly Lizzie from Lizzie's Literary Life has actually organized this round of Squash That Series. And so I will have her announcement video linked down below. I think Danielle from Danielle Reads is also posting an announcement and has helped with the graphics and the planning of this round, as well as some input from some of our other friends as well. So thank you greatly to my friends for stepping in when I did not have the brain capacity to put this together, so that we all can still get to some series this year. As soon as I have the capacity and the time to plan around, I still want to do the competitive round that I've been planning in my mind. So it'll happen when it happens. Thank you so much to my friends for putting this one together. So with that out of the way, I just want to quickly let you know what this round is going to be and what they have planned. So this round is happening from May 3rd to May 9th, and it is spring cleaning inspired. It is not a competitive round, and there are a couple different ways to play. So there's prompts broken down by rooms of a house, and each of the prompts are like an item in said room. The rooms kind of have themes, and the two ways you can play are either focusing on one room and like cleaning that whole room, or taking one prompt from each room. They are calling this a clean sweep if you do one prompt from each room. So there are 7 rooms, and I'm just gonna let you know what they are and the prompts that exist within them. There are graphics. I should scoot over so I can show them to you, and the graphics will be on the Discord, which will also be linked down below. So the first room is the backyard. The prompts are to read a new release, to read your most anticipated sequel, to reread a book 1, and to read a sequel to a 5-star book. Then we have the bedroom, which the prompts are to read your lowest rated sequel, your longest sequel, or your most intimidating sequel. And then we have the closet. There's quite a few prompts for the closet. They are longest owned, to randomly generate, newly acquired sequel, a secondhand book, and a series that you own multiple books in. Then we have the hallway, which is kind of the finishing room. So the prompts are finish your oldest series, read the last book you have left to catch up, finish a series you recently started, and finish the series you're closest to finishing. Then we have the kitchen, which the prompts are to read a sequel you're considering DNFing, to read a previous DNF, then to try a chapter, and a sequel to something you rated less than 3 stars. Then we have the dining room, which the prompts are to binge an entire series or to finish a series you have more than 3 books left in. And then the final room is the living room, and the prompt, there's one prompt for the living room, and it is to read a sequel that counts for another challenge. So that does mean another challenge outside of Squash That Series, not another room in Squash That Series. So if you're participating in, I know Ruby gave the example of like she could read a 30 by 30 book, or I know people are still participating in the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. Is that what it's called? Herkied? Or another readathon, something like that. So a sequel that would work for another challenge. So those are all the rooms. Those are the prompts. Again, you can see the graphics that I've included here in the Discord. And again, the objectives are to either focus on one room or try to do a prompt from each room, or as many rooms as you can. You can double up as much as you want. So you don't have to read 7 books to finish 7 rooms. And DNFs always count. And just a reminder that the objective of Squash That Series is to be reading sequels, so standalones don't count, and we ask you to avoid book 1s in series as much as you can. We're trying to get our currently reading series down. That is the objective of Squash That Series. So I hope you will participate in this round. Again, I'm sending you over to Lizzie, who is so graciously like mainly hosting this, and there's a lot of action on the Discord. So I do encourage you to join the Discord. You don't need to, but there is a lot that happens there. So thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I will see you soon for some sequels and I love you so much. Goodbye.